I did not yell.
Oh,
I did give a few. What the hell are you doing? I did give a few of them.
We know you a busy man, Kobe, so we gonna jump right to it, man.
I'm gonna say Zion Hill.
Is that dude in a swing?
I'm sick and sick with it, vision and lift it. Listen, just picture it, spit and deliver it. The time froze, undercurrent, how the grind flows. Wrist flicking, said the bezels, got a mind blown. You know how to drop beat, everything slow. You know how to drop beats and anything goes. Pull up to the spot, you might see the squad there. Pull up unannounced, then you might see your broad there. It's just seconds remaining, and I got the rock for the win while you're watching the shot clock. It's just seconds remaining, and I got the rock for the win. Thanks for watching the shot clock. The shot clock. You catch the shot clock every Sunday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m.
We never getting that $1 million.
Hey man, what's going on, everybody, man? G-Day Hoop Scout, man. Shot 30 clock. We here, we live, we direct, man. Feeling good. It is Monday, week 7 of the Grassroots season. Today is April the 28th. Man, blessed to see yet another day. Once again, man, excited, man. Finna get things cracking. Don't know if anybody gonna hop on. If they do, I got a couple things that we can get some little discussion, debate going on. If not, got a couple little topics that I'm gonna hit. Do my recap of this weekend from the Nike YBL. And that's going to be the show. Oh, also, I'm going to do the week 7 rankings as far as the Shot Clock Invitational goes, man. Got 12 weeks. We'll dive more into that later on, man. But before we get started, man, this is how I'm feeling. Little Florida boy, man. Little Florida boy, let's get it cracking, man. Let's get it going while I share this real quick. Hey, if y'all haven't done so, man, make sure that y'all share the show as well, man. Let's get this thing cranked up, man.
Black truck blowing gas and we switching lanes. Gold teeth, Cuban links, and a lot of chains. Shades on in the club, I can't see a thing.
Man, I hope everybody has had a great weekend.
Make it rain. Fuck her with my chains on while she watch them swing. Coulda put that bitch
hope
down,
everybody
but I
enjoyed
kept it
themselves.
plain. I jumped out the bed and jumped on a plane. I
Get my little shares on real quick.
Ain't know my name. If you ain't
Start running
about
up the
your bag,
algorithm,
then
man.
stay in your lane. I need a money counter, this shit on the floor.
No matter what platform that you
with
on,
my
make sure
fans
that
in
you
the corner store. It's the life all these niggas really dreaming for. It's that real Florida music, get you in that mode. This that get money music, don't listen if you're broke. It's that shit that make a nigga wanna beat the road. It's that shit that make a nigga feel like fuck these hoes. You ain't never talking money, keep your mouth cold. Chase some money, nigga, and start chasing clout before you run into a drought, bro. Let these hoes trick 'em, now that nigga bout, bro.
Sharing right now.
Black truck blowing gas and we switching lanes. Gold teeth, Cuban links, and a lot of chains. Shades on in the club, I can't see a thing. Bang roll in my pocket, I can make it rain. Fuck her with my chains on while she watch them swing. Coulda put that bitch
Hey,
down,
man, this
but I
is
kept
the
it
remix.
plain.
Florida Boy
I
remix. Man,
jumped
featuring
out
your
the
boy
bed and
G-Day Hoop
jumped on
Scout,
a
man.
plane. I done jumped in my bag, now they know my name.
Got the club going up, we outside tonight.
We outside tonight.
Just made 50K on the pit fight. Bottles in the air, loud blowing too. Girls gone wild in the VIP,
room.
Move around the club, and I like the view. The blue off, and she blowing me too. Low end, getting money, said that be my clique. I'm amped up off the sling, please no pics. Rubber bands on my wrist, mean the money spent. Went through a DM, she already been. Smoked out like Jamaicans, boosted with my Haitians. Said I smell like money, niggas stop hating.
Black truck blowing gas and we switching lanes.
Hey man, Florida Boy Part 3 featuring G-Day Hoop Scout, man. Um, yeah, man, that's how I'm feeling. Um, feeling good, man. Feeling great, man. Um, real quick, man. First, I want to give a shout out to all the teams who've been going out there participating, who's been competing, who has picked up their basketball play. I've seen some additions. Excuse me. I've seen some addition to some rosters as well, some subtractions and some additions. But your subtractions have equal to additions, and that kind of goes into the realm of one of my topics that I kind of wish I had one of my guys on here, so we can dive into it. But the topic of too many teams, man, too many teams, too many teams. Um, and I don't honestly, it's not even the fact that it's too many teams is the real issue. The real issue is people do not know how to put teams together. That's let's just be real. There's a lot of program directors slash coaches of these teams who do not know how to put teams together. You know, a lot of people just, I'm gonna just go get the best, and they may not mesh well together. They may not gel. That may not work. And so sometimes you just can't go get the best, but you're getting what is considered to be the best that is left, but they're all pretty much the exact same player as far as position on the court, or they're tweeners. They're in between positions, in between skill set. They're really not what you think they are, what their parents think they are. And that's okay. But that hurts. That hurts your program. It hurts your team, and it hurts that kid. And so I include myself as a part of the community of basketball. We have to do better with being real. We have to do better with being honest. Need you down here, Coach D. Got to do better with being real. Got to do better with being honest. You got to do better with going out and scouting these kids during the high school season as well. You can't just come on the show, rely off of information that is provided by anyone on this show, and then try to go get the said player. Just because we may shed light on a lot of kids on this show or through articles on BSH Network, or if Doug writes about a kid on RCS Sports, or if somebody has dropped a video on a kid because they paid for a video, or any of those different things, that doesn't mean, oh man, since they did this video, he must be good, or since they talking about him, man, he good enough to play on my team. And that ain't the case, man. You got to go do your own work, your own research. It's cool to use us as a tool on where to look, but don't use us as in this is who I'm going to get, and this is the only way that I'm going to know who the players are is with these guys. Hey man, you got to trust your own set of eyes. You have to learn how to trust your own set of eyes and what it is that you're trying to build as far as a program. If you're running a program, there's a difference between just having a team and running a program. A lot of y'all don't know how to run a program, and that's fine. So that's not your lane. It's just not. And I know a lot of y'all been in it for a minute, but just let's be honest. What productivity have you truly produced out of the players that you had? I'm not talking about claiming kids who they played with me during when they was in 15U. Yeah, but that, guess what? That don't count. That don't count. If there was nothing that was substantial to hold that kid and their parents within your program from 15 all the way through 17, you can't include them as part of your alumni. They're not a part of your alumni. They didn't go through the whole process with you. Also, they're not a part of your alumni because they didn't finish their last season with you. So we'll bring over the high school effect. So if a kid goes, what's going on, Coach Ken Dean, man? So Ken Dean, don't move yet. After I get finished with this, I want to bring up something. So if a kid has went to this high school for 3 years, and his senior year he transfers and goes somewhere else, that kid is not an alumni of Jeffrey Day High School. That kid went over to Ken Dean. He went to Dean High School, and so that's where he graduated from. That's where he went, and they had a playoff run at. Yeah, he went to the playoffs at Day High as well, but Dean High is where he finished. Dean High is when he walks across that stage, he's getting a diploma that says Dean High. When he goes to college and they list the high school that he went to from college, it's going to say Dean High School. It's not going to say Day High School, even though he went there for 3 years. It's going to say Dean High School next to his high school team. And when you go to college, guess what? It don't even mention what AAU team you play for. They don't put that on there. They don't even put that. I have never ever seen a roster, no matter the level, D1, D2, D3, NAIA, JUCO, where when they put the kids on the roster, it says the kid's name, it has the class, has the height, sometimes it has their weight. It will have what they're majoring in, and it will have what high school they attended. And now if it's a D1, D2, D3, they may have the JUCO and then slash a high school or another school slash the high school at the end. They never put what grassroots team that kid play for. They don't put that. They don't. But in order to consider a kid a part of your alumni from your program, they have to finish that 17U with your program. Now, if that kid played 17U for you as a junior, but then played unsigned senior with somebody else, and he got seen by somebody else and got that scholarship from playing with somebody else, then that kid is not your alumni either. Because the whole goal of playing grassroots basketball for the vast majority is to obtain a collegiate scholarship, no matter what level it is. And so if you did nothing by putting a product out there to intrigue or entice a coach to take a kid while he was running with your program as a 17U player, then they're not an alumni of you. Ken Dean, real quick, man, I still can't. I seen you had made a post on the book. I had commented on it. I just call that crocodile, man. Crocodile Road. I don't even Q can whatever how you said the dial. I just crocodile, man. Crocodile Road, man. Shout out to my guy Ken Dean. Shout out Coach D. Shout out everybody else, man, out there, man. Y'all can chime in at any time in the comment section, man, to let me know how y'all feel. You can agree with me, you can disagree with me. It just that is what it is. Yeah, I don't even know how to spell that road. I just know it started with a K, and I know the ending is Dow. I know it's spelled D, I think DAHL. But all the rest in between, man, I don't know, man. Crocodile Road. I just learned like a year and a half ago how to say Nacogdoches. The other one I ain't gonna say because they be clowning me. But yeah, man, the Crocodile Road. So we have to do better as far as selecting players if we're trying to build a program or even have a good team for the season. And yes, I understand you may have a tryout and it may not be the players that you want there, and so you have to take what's available. Cool, I get that. But don't fill your roster with 10 guys when you know that AAU is transfer portal central. The grassroots scene, AAU grassroots basketball, is the capital of the transfer portal. And so why fill your team up with 10 guys and then y'all go out and y'all play and somebody else is going to be unhappy at another team and they're going to come over and guess what? They're better than your 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you add them to the team, but then you still keep 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on teams. So now you got 11 guys. Somebody else is unhappy somewhere else. Then they come over and they was better than your that 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, who is now your 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then you add him to the team. So now you got 12 guys, and now you got a bunch of parents who are now upset because you done brought in some new kids, and now the kids is barely playing. So guess what? They going to leave. So if you already know that's what it's going to be, don't even waste people's time because people put money into this. And don't nobody like they money to be wasted. They don't. There's better things that I could have done as a parent with my money than wasted with you, with making the payment because I was told my son was going to be able to play. And we got to stop lying and telling parents and telling kids, hey, man, you're going to play. I'm going to let you rock out. I'm going to let you do this. I'm going to let you do that. You're going to be able to get in your bag. Man, stop lying. We got to cut it out. We got to quit it. We got to stop lying. We do. Got to stop lying to these kids. Basketball has never been and will never be an equal opportunity sport. And that goes with any sport that you play. And so we got to start at the youth level. We got to stop with this participation trophies, these participation awards. We have to stop with that mentality that everybody's a winner. Everybody's not a winner. Everybody's not successful at the same thing. That's impossible. If that was the case, we'd all be billionaires. Let's be real with the kids. Let's be real with parents. And let's be real with ourselves. We have to stop the delusionalism. We do. As a basketball culture, we have to do and we have to be better. Just point blank period, man. That's what it is. No, Coach D, you do a good job, man. You put your eyes on the kids, bro. You not out here just, okay, this is who shows up, so it is what it is. But now I done went out here and found him. No, you put your eyes on the kids. You know who the kids are at an early age. You watch the kids throughout the years. So you may see a kid who you know, this kid can come play with me, come rock with me. And even his parents be like, man, I wanna go play with Coach D and them. And you'll be like, oh man, next year I'm gonna watch and see what you do. Because you could probably come in here and take some minutes from one of my players, but as a whole, we're gonna bust y'all as a team. My team gonna beat your team, even though you could be the better player. And so what true addition are you bringing if I can already beat you? We as a whole, not everybody, but a lot of us, a vast majority of us in the basketball community as program directors and who have grassroots teams have to do better. Have to do better. If you want to do it just to collect a paycheck, then do that, man. At least be honest about it. Don't swindle parents on the back end of everything, man. Let them know up front, like, hey, man, we finna play here, and here. And this is what we gonna do. And this is how much it's gonna cost. And make that parent go do their own research and see how much this and this and this tournament costs. How much does the hotel stay for this weekend really? How much is it really? But don't give them a price. Don't give them a breakdown, because this is what a lot of people are doing. Don't give them a break. Don't be so transparent that it's going to come back and bite you in the ass in the end. Just tell them this is the fee and just leave it at that. This fee covers X, Y, Z. You leave it at that. And if the fee only truly covers half, then that's how you get paid. Then so be it. Because I'm not telling anyone to just go volunteer them their time for free. I've been there. I've done that, and I'm not saying that you should want to get paid because it's good to give back to your community. But if you are good at what you do, then yes, you should get paid. If you're bad at what you do, you should just do it for the hell of it. And that's a lot of y'all. Real spill. Y'all just need to do it for the hell of it. Because a lot of y'all are not good at what you do. You're not good recruiters. You're not good evaluators. You don't know how to assemble a team. You're not making anybody better on the team. So there's no true player development going on. It's just kids just out here paying you for a practice once a week maybe, if that. And then we playing in tournaments. And I'm a throw a fit and I'm gonna act a fool to make it seem like I truly care, but I really don't care because I'm not trying to make these kids better. If I really cared, I would do things to make them better. We'll have more than one practice. We would do film breakdown. I would hire a guy who does film and get some film on my kids and my team, and we're gonna do film breakdown to show y'all, hey man, y'all thought I was tripping. Look, you look bad out here. I don't know what you was looking at, but this is what it looks like. Film ain't gonna lie. The numbers ain't gonna lie and film ain't gonna lie. Those are two things that's not gonna lie. Your stats is not gonna lie and the film is not gonna lie. A parent will lie. A coach will lie about your numbers. That's another thing. Don't tell me that, oh man, my boy had 30 points. He had this, he had that, but then I go back and I watch Baller TV and I sit here and then I just did a game. Where I put that paper? I just watched the game and I statted it. Oh my gosh. And I stat the game. So I go back, I watch the game. I stat the game from the film because the film's not lying. The film is showing exactly what you're doing. So I can stat it and I can evaluate at the same time, and it is not equaling what y'all said took place. Numbers ain't gonna lie. Film ain't gonna lie. We gotta do better. We gotta do better, man. If you as a coach are not passionate and not making the players better, nobody is ever going to run through a wall for you, and nobody is ever going to want to play for you. You want parents and other players to come play for you, not just because you're good, but because of the way that you coach. Because that player and that parent seen a couple of kids who's on your team and they did diddly squat at their high school or middle school, but they out here busting head. Oh, I want to go play. Hey, man, that coach, hey, man, he got them kids looking good. Hey. I know, oh, man, I'm mad. Man, they lied to me at such and such elite. Now I'm looking for somewhere. We going to 3 and 4 different team practices. Man, I don't really know. They all kind of the same as such and so elite. But hey, we're going to rock with them this weekend coming up. Oh, man, they didn't really use you right. We're going to find somewhere else to go. And every single weekend you on a different team. And you not getting no better. You just sampling every single team. And when the high school season come around, you're going to have no looks. You're going to have no offers. You're not going to be a better player. And even on your high school team, you done went down in the rotation. Why? Because you didn't put in no real work in the off season. This grassroots and AAU season is your off season. You didn't put in any real work. The same thing that I tell people when they ask me all the time. AAU is where you draw interest. If you draw interest, the coach is going to come see you at high school. Because now I'm going to see if you can be coached. That's how it works. Some kids is no brainers. That's slim pickings though. Let's not get that twisted. Houston puts out 25 on average, 25 kids a year who go D1. Um, this was before COVID. After COVID, we're at like 22 kids a year. So we ain't really Houston hasn't really took a hit per se. About 22 kids a year go D1 out of the thousands of kids who play high school basketball who are in the same time about just one classification. 22. That's it. That's an average. 22 average. 22 out of the thousands of the class of 2025 is going to go play Division I basketball straight from high school. All right, let me rephrase that. It's going to go and be on the Division I roster straight from high school. Let me rephrase from play because a lot of them ain't going to play. A lot of them going to get red-shirted and they're going to get mad and they're going to hop in the transfer portal and they're going to end up going to JUCO to go back to D1. That's just that's how it goes because everybody has been stuck in this you're a winner, you're a winner, you're a champion. Kind of like the Oprah, you get a car, you get a car, you get a car. Everybody's so stuck in that mode that they miss out on development. They miss out on people being honest and telling them you're not that good. They miss out on people telling them you're really not ready to play collegiate basketball. There's something that the coach may see in you. I'm bringing you on campus. You got to get stronger, faster, better, smarter. This game is going to go way faster in college. You got to let your IQ catch up so it can slow down a little bit. That's why I told y'all not last week, but the week before last, man. Y'all gotta go out and play against some grown men if you high school. If you at 8th through 12th grade, you need to be going playing pickup ball against some grown men, man. Getting beat up on. They're gonna play. They're gonna play the game smarter. They're gonna play with a different speed, with a different physicality of the game, and become a better player. You're only going out to play to become a better player. Become better. When you go back to your high school, your coach will be like, oh, man, you've really grown over the summertime. That means I'm going to get a bigger rotation. A lot of y'all, trust me on this one, a lot of y'all going to be upset at TABC June. I'm talking about June of this year, June 2025. Because there's going to be some 8th graders who's coming in as freshmen who's going to play at TABC and they're going to play in front of you. They're going to play more minutes. They're going to be more productive on the floor. Why? They're hungrier than you right now. They're hungrier than you. That's why. They're not complacent in their game. They're not stagnant in their game. They haven't got to the point yet where there's no growth because now it's girl interference. It's I gotta worry about this. I gotta worry about that. They just out here hooping. Watch. It happens. It's been happening for the past 3 years. Some freshmen come in and be busting ass at TABC and they'll be like, man, where this kid from? And then you got parents talking about, man, he ain't even in high school yet. Why they playing him? Why? Because the kid is better than your kid. That's why they playing him. The coach ain't no dummy. I don't know anybody who coaches the game of basketball just to say that I coach basketball. Like, coaches want to win. Y'all find me a coach who don't want to win. Find me one where he does not want to win. Yes, I want to give back. Yes, I want to help build character in these young men. But you know what I want to do most out of all that is win. I want to win. I want to have a winning resume. I want to have a resume where I'm making playoff runs. I want to have a resume where I have winning playoff on my career. I want to have a resume where I've made it to state. I want to have a resume where I've won a state championship. I want to have a resume where I beat these legendary coaches and I could check them off my list. That's what I want as a coach. Yeah, I want to build up your son, help him become a better human being. Yeah, all that sounds really good. But most of all, I want to win. If I'm not here to win, then what am I doing? I'm wasting my time and your time, because I could be at home with my wife, or I could be out here doing 10,000 other things besides taking every single day out in the afternoons and practicing with y'all, taking kids home, buying kids food. There's lots of other things that I could be doing instead of doing that. And so, yes, I want to win. And so if it's an 8th grader coming in, like my guy D just said it, even though it's a different class, he's producing results. Nobody's coaching just to coach, man. Come on, we gotta be serious. I seen that. I was gonna get to that later. I seen that, Mr. Dudes. No coach, no high school coach is coaching just to coach. No grassroots, summer, AAU, whatever you want to call it, coach is just coaching just to coach. They coaching to win games. If I have 17U program and I'm not on a sneaker side of things, I'm on the independent side of things, or I'm on a pay to play side of things as well. We'll make them equivalent in this situation. A pay to play, so that's your EYCL, on the EYBL, your Next Pro, your what's another one? Your UA Rise, your Adidas Gold. If I'm paying to play in those leagues, or if I'm just a top independent team who's playing in a gas or recruit look at NY to LA or wherever you're going to play, if I'm not winning, I'm not going to draw any coaches to my games. Period. Period. If I'm not winning, I'm not going to draw any coaches. Because the coach is not going to recruit a loser. No college, I don't care what level it is. No college coach is recruiting a loser. I'm not wasting my time. This is what it is. Why would I waste my time in recruiting someone who's not going to help keep me paid? This is my livelihood. This is what I do for a living. I coach for a living. This is how I take care of my family. My son, he's going to expect to go to the same whatever school that he's in, if it's a private school, or if we've been living a certain lifestyle, my son expects to keep living that certain lifestyle. My wife keeps expecting to live that type of lifestyle. Same thing on the girl side, even if it's a woman's coach. My family is used to living a certain type of lifestyle. Why? Because I've been a productive coach. I've been winning. So I'm not going to go out and recruit somebody who's losing, because they're not going to do anything to be productive to come in and help me win games so that I can keep my job. That's it. That's it, man. Why? Because it's a business. It's a business. That's what it is. If you not beating anybody as an independent team, nobody's going to know who you are. And that's at the lower level. Same thing with When you get 16, 17 U level, if y'all not beating teams, if you not competing against other teams who got these players, nobody's gonna take a look at your team, man. That's just how it goes. That's how it always is gonna be. You gotta win games. You do. You have to win games. If you want coaches front and center, you gotta win games. I want y'all to pay. Live periods coming up May 16th through the 18th, right? So I want y'all to pay attention because this is what's going to happen for a lot of y'all independent teams and pay to play teams. This is what's going to take place. You're going to play in between two really good games. Are you even play after a really good game where coaches are going to be? So coaches are going to come sit down. They're going to watch the game that's before your game, right? Some coaches is going to get up and leave right after that game's over. They came to see who they need to see. They're done. They're gone. Talking about the college coaches. Some coaches are going to stay because maybe there's somebody playing right after you that they want to see. So I'm just going to sit here, and you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get on my phone. If you're not doing anything productive on that court to draw that coach's attention away from his phone, or even if he just sitting there just kind of watching before he picks up his phone and he doesn't see anything in that first 3 to 4 minutes of the game that stands out to him, then he's on his phone and he's chatting with another coach next to him until the game that he really wants to see. If you're not doing anything to stand out in those moments, then you will see that these coaches are not here to recruit your kids. You gotta be productive and do things that translate to the next level. It has to be translatable basketball. That's what it gotta be. You have to do things that translate. If you're not productive, you're not winning no games, there's no buzz around your name. Event director's not saying, hey man, y'all may want to check out Ball So Hard Elite. If none of that's going on, them coaches ain't studying y'all. They not studying you. Then you're gonna be mad when it's my senior year. Ain't got nothing. I'm just going through the motions. Every year, same thing. Live period coming up. So we gonna see, man. Let me shift real quick. Almost every single circuit has had their first stop out of the 5. So Under Armour has had their stop. EYBL just had their first stop in Phoenix. 3SSB got their first stop this weekend here in Bryan, Texas, which is 30-minute drive for me. That's where I'll be. And then Pro 16, this is going to be the actual first stop for all of the actual Pro 16 teams. Notice I didn't say next Pro session. This is the official Pro 16 session this weekend out in California. All the Pro 16 teams is going to be there this weekend out in California. And then New Balance. I don't want to diminish them. They've had a couple of stops. They just don't have it where it's everybody, you know what I'm saying, like at one stop. And so I think their live period will be that. But the stops that they've had on the P32, the prelude, it's been kind of scattered, almost like Next Pro. Just scattered all over. In sake of teams in different regions. So everybody's will have their stops after this weekend, man. Excited about being able to go check out Adidas this weekend. I'll be paying close attention as well to Pro 16. I follow everybody all the time anyway, watch games. Watch it back on Baller TV with the Pro 16. You got to watch it on Sports Engine, the Sports Engine Network. With Adidas, Under Armour, you got to go through Adidas and Under Armour and get the stream through them. And so, but I've been watching. I've been watching all the teams that I follow. I make sure that I watch games, and even to you independent teams, when y'all be playing against each other or other teams who I've been following along, I follow along with you as far as tournament, what you're playing in, your record, who you played against. But when it's like pretty good matchups, and if I'm not present, I definitely go and I'll definitely watch your Baller TV stream as well, man. I'm tuned in, tapped in. And so, like I said, man, sometimes I'll sit here and stat track it just to see who was really productive in the game, as well as do my little eval. But first, just want to give a big shout out to Jail 3 as a whole, as a program this weekend on the E15, E16, and the EYBL 17 side. They did a really good job, man. 17 was led by Elijah Williams, who was the son of Monty Williams, the former Phoenix Suns head coach. He is now the head coach at TMI Episcopal, which is in San Antonio. That's where his son plays as well. He had a really big weekend for them on the 17 side. On the 16U side, Isaiah Santos of Seven Lakes High School right here in Katy, Texas, man. Big productive weekend for Santos, man. Showing boys he can knock down a three. We already know he can finish through contact with ease. Boy built like an ox, man, super strong. Showed his IQ, man, just his overall awareness and understanding of the game of basketball. Also, when I watched, he played really well, man. And then Madden Hill, man, 5'10" point guard on the 15U side, had a big game-winning layup off the backboard at the buzzer in overtime. That was huge. But just overall, man, he played really, really good basketball. He got buckets. He was dropping assists, getting rebounds, as well as he also averaged 1 block per game this weekend, man. That's not something you see from a 5'10" guard, especially on that level of basketball, to go out there and average 1 block per game. That means every game he got a block. He had a block every game. Second leading rebounder on the team, 5'10". That's crazy. He was third in steals as well and led the team in scoring. He took care of business, man. So definitely want to shout those kids out, shout those teams out. 17U for Jail 3, 16U, and the 15U team, man. All did a phenomenal job this weekend, man. Salute to them. Shout out to the Hoops as well. They went 0-4. Didn't win a single game across the board. But I still want to shout out Christian Gibson. Shot the ball well, man. And I know he receives a lot of hate from a lot of different people, man. But the kid can score the basketball. Just is what it is, man. We're not gonna sit here and be delusional like he can't score the basketball. He can score the ball. So definitely shout out to that kid. Jacob Williford, who's originally from here. He goes to Arizona Compass. But he's originally from the Houston area, man. He played really solid as well on a 17U team. They just got to play defense. I'm gonna say it right here. The offense ain't necessarily the problem. It's stopping the other team from scoring. They got to play defense. They got to go get some 3 and D guys, or one just defensive specialist who gonna get you 2 or 3 points per game, maybe. But he gonna be in there getting 2 steals, maybe 0.8 blocks. And you gotta get an interior defender, man. You gotta get somebody in there who's gonna block shots. You have on this level, you have to have somebody who's gonna protect your paint. Um, but yeah, man. On the 15 side, man, Corbin Goodwin, Cy Ranch High School. Big weekend for the Hoops 15U. But like I said, they went 0-4. No team got a single win, but those three kids still play really well. It's just 17's defense. 16 has to find the identity. 15 showed flashes, but they just got to learn how to compete the whole entire 32 minutes and learn how to close out when they do have leads. But that's just my take on the weekend from that, man. Before I dive into my rankings, man, I wish some of my guys was on the show. I had some videos that I had came across, man. I'm gonna play them anyway, and I definitely want y'all feedback on these, man. As I'm getting them loaded up, I definitely want y'all feedback because I just want to know what y'all feel about these, man. Which one I want to play first? Let's play this one first. It's loading up, man. So the first one I want to play is BJ Armstrong. I don't know how people are familiar with who he is.
Has signaled this to the rest of the league. This is the return of competitive conflict. If you can't play through physical contact, you're going to have a problem now moving forward in the NBA. There's more conflict that I saw in today's games than I've seen in the last 20 years. If you can't play through this level of physical contact, you're not going to be in the play in the NBA anymore. So we better get used to this, Bo, because there's been a shift in the direction of the NBA. These games today were all refereed in a similar fashion. The NBA now, they've sent out the memo. Let's get back to competing. Let's stop whatever was going on before.
I'm going to play it one more time, man.
I'm going to say this to all of the young kids who want to play in the NBA. And I'm going to say this to all of the young players, year 2 and year 3, kids that are in college, kids over in Europe. Hear me and hear me well. With the hiring of Joe Dumars there in New Orleans, the hiring of Scott Perry in Sacramento has signaled this to the rest of the league. This is the return of competitive conflict. If you can't play through physical contact, you're going to have a problem now moving forward in the NBA. There's more conflict that I saw in today's games than I've seen in the last 20 years. If you can't play through this level of physical contact, you're not going to be in the play in the NBA anymore. So we better get used to this, Bo, because there's been a shift in the direction of the NBA. These games today were all refereed in a similar fashion. The NBA now, they've sent out the memo. Let's get back to competing. Let's stop whatever was going on before.
Man, just want y'all thoughts on that, man. What y'all think? Y'all think BJ reaching? For the younger generation who may not know who BJ Armstrong was, man, a big time perimeter threat for the Chicago Bulls back in the 90s run that they had, that very first three-peat that they did. But I want to get y'all feedback, man, in the comment section, man. How y'all feel about what BJ Armstrong is saying? Is it more so just playoff basketball that's being physical in the NBA? Or do y'all think a shift is coming kind of back to that, not the 90s, like super fouling early 90s, but like that late 90s, early 2000s physical play? I want to know, man, do y'all think it's going, they kind of trying to swing it back to that defensive momentum, or is this just playoff basketball that he's seeing, and he's thinking the shift is coming because of the hiring of old physical players? on all these in all the new management positions and assistant coaches, or is it just playoff basketball, man? I feel I don't watch the NBA until the playoffs, so I've been liking the playoffs. I could say this year playoffs is better than last year playoffs so far. Um, but that's the reason why I don't watch the NBA is because of the lack of physicality and defense, and it's just all about scoring, 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 scoring. Um, but is there some validity to what BJ Armstrong is saying, man, or is he just talking crazy? I want to know what y'all think, man. Ken Ding said he hopes so. He hopes that the shift is coming back, man. I do too. I would like to see that shift back. I think if they add that with the skill set that the players have today and the scoring prowess that players have today, I think it makes for an intriguing NBA, man. I think numbers will go up as far as viewership and also attendance, man. Hey, I got one with me, man. I got one, man. I got my guy, man. D Jones in the building, man. What's up, man?
What's up, everybody?
What's up, man? How you been, man? How you feeling, man? You good? You blessed?
Good, bro. Blessed and highly favored.
Yes, sir, man. Did you see the video I just ran?
Nah, I missed it.
Oh man, I'm gonna run it back real quick.
Yeah, let me check that thing out.
So BJ Armstrong was saying he thinks it's a shift coming in the NBA, man.
Mm.
Say this to all of the young players, year 2 and year 3, kids that are in college, kids over in Europe. Hear me and hear me well. With the hiring of Joe Dumars there in New Orleans, the hiring of Scott Perry in Sacramento has signaled this to the rest of the league. This is the return of competitive conflict. If you can't play through physical contact, you're going to have a problem now moving forward in the NBA. There's more conflict that I saw in today's games than I've seen in the last 20 years. If you can't play through this level of physical contact, you're not going to be in the play in the NBA anymore. So we better get used to this, Bo, because there's been a shift in the direction of the NBA. These games today were all refereed in a similar fashion. The NBA now, they've sent out the memo. Let's get back to competing. Let's stop whatever was going on before.
Man, what's your thoughts on that, Doug, man?
Bro, he not lying because I watched the Pistons and the Knicks game yesterday, bro. And I was like, bro, a fight gonna break out because they were letting everything go, dog. Like, it was crazy, man. But nah, I love it. I love it, man, because that's the type of basketball we grew up on. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
Right. And it was crazy because you could tell guys not used to it because everybody complaining after everything. Like, every play, they throwing up their, hey. But nah, bro, I love it, man. Like, except for tonight, man, Miami not competing at all. They ready to go on vacation, but other than that, nah, I love it, dog. Love it.
Hey, man, they 1-2-3 Cancun, man.
Bro, they're down 41 in the third quarter, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but nah, man.
So do you think it's just playoff basketball, or is this gonna be the new basketball we're gonna see?
We're gonna have to see. I hope it's a return to how it was.
Me too.
But I love it, bro, because they competing. Like, that's why, and me and you talk about that all the time, bro. Like, we don't watch the NBA till the playoffs start.
Yep.
I don't watch regular season games, bro, unless I go to like a random Rockets game. But
right, yeah.
Other than that, yeah, I don't watch NBA basketball during the season. It's because they don't compete.
They
A dude might play 2 games and then they don't play hard. Then they might sit out on a random Wednesday. Like, man, it'd be crazy. But
I just
we can
get
get
a debate with some high school kids about that, man. Like, everybody dropping 40s and 50s, and come on, hey, it wasn't like that, and it wasn't that they just that much more skilled, man. It's just everything is so focused around scoring. But if they bringing this back like this, man, then hey, I'm all in.
Bro, think about it. In the bubble, dudes was dropping 50, 60, like just random dudes. Like, bro, back in the day, you wasn't getting them random dude that played for the Bucks to drop 50. You knew Jordan was gonna drop 50. Vince Carter, Iverson, dudes like that. Man, it wasn't just no random Joe Schmo dropping 45. Like, nah, man. Yeah, I hope it get back to how it was, man. Because I thoroughly enjoyed that Knicks Pistons game yesterday. Like every minute of it.
Yeah, I know all the bronzexuals been complaining about how Anthony Edwards has been physical. But hey, man.
Bro, y'all say
trying to win, bro.
He trying to win, bro.
He trying to prove a point. Like this, I'm the NBA.
Bro, I was telling one of my homeboys this last night. Like, we always talk about the face of the NBA. If he really wanted it, it would be a no-brainer because he competitive. He want to win. He works. He's getting better. Like, they was talking about, like, better. Yeah, they was talking about, like, at the Olympics, like, he was always in Steph's ear about, man, trying to become a better shooter. Like, dude led the NBA in 3-point percentage this year.
He did.
So, nah, man, I'm an Anthony Edwards fan. Definitely a fan.
Yeah, you going to Adidas this weekend or?
That's the plan, bro. You going?
Yeah.
That's the plan, bro.
Yeah,
that's the plan. Them hotel rooms in College Station nuts.
I know, but see, for me, I'm only like 40 minutes, so
you good money. That's you good money,
so
bro.
I'm just gonna be pume.
Yeah, I'm thinking about staying like pulling out. I mean, pause. Staying in I'm thinking about staying like on the north side, like off the 290 area, and just like you said, just shoot back and forth. But yeah, no, that's my plan to pull up this weekend. Yeah, man. Dwayne, what's up, brother?
Man, I appreciate all y'all, man.
Yeah, man. It's good to be back on.
Retweet the show, man. Share it on Facebook, whatever platform you want, man. Let's keep running up these numbers, man. I got another video too, man. This one is Paul Pierce. You may have seen this one.
All right.
Let me get it loaded up.
Curry wins the championship or one more championship, let's say this year, gets the finals MVP, we are going to have some very, 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 very uncomfortable conversations. You know why? Because that's going to mean in the LeBron era, he would have won his 5th title with pretty much 3 different squads, the pre-KD, the KD, and the after KD. And then 3 of those championships he would have won without a top 75 player. In my eyes, he would have won this era with LeBron. So then that tells me, is he greater than LeBron? He won the era. He had, in the LeBron era, 5 chips. In the LeBron era, a unanimous MVP. That gotta hold some kind of weight. Yeah. It's never been done. If we're talking about Bron as the greatest player, and a player in your era, in any year you were in your prime, won unanimously without you getting a vote, it's gonna shake something up. We're gonna start putting Steph up there with Michael Jordan.
You got a damn good point, bro. And people forget though, like Steph didn't beat LeBron 3 times in the finals, 2 or 3 times in the finals. Like,
yeah, man.
People get so uncomfortable when you don't praise LeBron but you gotta have that conversation, bro. You have to.
You do.
You have to. And they always
I found that to be crazy.
Bro, because think about it. Like Jordan's gonna always be my GOAT. Like, I don't mind if you have LeBron as your GOAT, whoever's Kobe, like that's fine. Everybody's entitled to their own on opinion, but Jordan kept so many dudes from winning championships, bro. Like when he was playing, like greats, like Patrick Ewing, Karl Malone, the dudes they call quote unquote plumbers, but them dudes all top 75 players. Gary Payton didn't win the championship when Jordan was playing, so but KD then won championships. Giannis then won. Steph then won 4. What is it 4? Yeah, 4. Like a lot of dudes then won championships under LeBron's watch. So, and I'm not knocking LeBron. LeBron is absolutely one of the greatest players to ever play the game, but that's you're gonna have the conversation if Steph and win this year.
You do.
You're gonna have to have that conversation. So, Paul Pierce be on BS a lot, but I agree with it.
But I found that one to be interesting.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. Yeah, man.
So that's all my Brian friends is gonna be upset when they rewatch this. I can tell they're not watching right now because they'll be all in the comment section.
Oh, bro, you know that.
But when in the morning, I'm gonna have all kind of messages. Man, I can't believe you was. Hey, man, listen. I'm just saying, Paul Pierce got a lot of valid points.
He does, bro.
And I didn't even know that. It's not that I didn't know, but I wasn't even thinking about the whole unanimous MVP, bro. That's never happened in the history of the NBA. Like,
and without a top
crazy.
75 player is crazy too.
Yeah.
Like, man, shout out Steph, man. That dude. People say he ruined the game of basketball because everybody want to shoot threes, but I don't blame him. I blame them kids because if you're not putting in the work like Steph, so don't expect to get the same results.
There you go, Doug. That's it. That's it right there. That's the thing. Steph put in work, man.
Work, dog. Like,
he put in work.
Yes. Like, you're not gonna put in that thing.
He been shooting depth perception since he was a little kid. When his dad played. Like, I don't want to say that's a cheat code or anything, but
hey, man,
like you said, man, he been doing it for so long.
Yeah, so like, don't
and his
don't
dad
blame.
Can shoot the ball, so I mean, it's kind of like
and his brothers.
Yeah, I don't want to say it was like genetics, but he had good teaching.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that goes back to what I was saying earlier. It's a lot of y'all can't teach the game of basketball, man. Y'all can't.
Bro.
Y'all can't run a good program. You're not a good coach. You can't teach the game. You just out here collecting money.
Bro, I was at the Paland Classic. Shout out to Rick Nelson, man. He had over 160 teams at the joint this year.
That's what's up, man.
I went pulled to watch a few games, and I saw so many step back threes just off random. Like, bro, you don't work on. I wish I would have had that Patrick Ewing message queued up. Like, do you work on that shot? Like, bro, you can tell they don't work on the shot, bro. They just out there. Like, it's too much hooping going on, not enough basketball. But then you mad because you an unsigned senior or you ain't getting no looks. Like, it don't work like that, dog. Coach is not going to come get somebody that's going to get them fired.
Man, Doug, you all on it, man.
So
this is my livelihood we talking about.
Bro, for real. Like, it's crazy.
And you want me to bring you?
No, bring
you that you can't even. I just got finished talking about that. You can't even win games. You're not winning games. I'm not sitting here watching a loser play basketball because I need a winner. You could be a pretty good basketball player, but if you are not winning games at all, I'm not coming to watch you play, man.
So somebody told me to go do some research. I never did it. And it goes back to winning, like, and being successful. What's the last guard to get drafted that didn't play in the NCAA tournament? And I could not, like, I know Ace Bailey and Dylan Harper is gonna be that this year, but I couldn't think of one, bro.
I don't know.
Like, John Morant and them made the tournament. Like
Hold on, I'm really thinking.
bro, maybe I was tripping and just on that day. I know Tyler Hero and them made it. I'm just looking at the game right now. Davion Mitchell, Donovan Mitchell and them made it. Davion Mitchell won the national championship at Baylor.
Yeah, he did.
You know what I'm saying? So like I couldn't think of none. Maybe somebody that's watching the show pull up the GSC this weekend above all sports 13. Yeah, I already know they good, bro. Nah, y'all are super, super solid. Nah, I'm probably gonna be in College Station this year. I mean this weekend. But yeah, bro, I couldn't think of one, man. That's one of the ones you're gonna have to go do some ESPN research department studying to do to find.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
So earlier, before you was on, I just sit here and counted it since you was on. I told people like we average since COVID, like we still average 22, 23 players who go D1 out of high school. But parents want to get upset and complain. That's 23 out of 1,000, over 1,000 kids in one class, bro.
One class
from one area.
From one area.
Who's going to play D1? That's less than 10%.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how good you have to be at basketball.
Bro, it's crazy to think people think playing Division One, getting a Division One scholarship is easy.
Yeah, and I told them, I said, all of them ain't gonna play. They're gonna get red-shirted.
Red-shirted. They ain't gonna
get mad. They're gonna transfer. They're gonna end up at a
JUCO, or transfer down to a D2, D3, then try to move their way back up instead of just taking the D2 that you had. Especially, I ain't knocking you. Hey, it's your decision. I don't have kids, but if you got a Division II scholarship offer, but now I want to go walk on at a D1, like don't call me mad because you not playing.
I would never understand that one, Doug.
Don't call me. Well, you know the coaches. Can you find out what's going on? You a walk on. That's what's going on.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but I'm doing everything in practice. Fine.
That don't mean nothing, man.
That don't mean nothing.
I just told a kid, bro. He was like, I ain't getting nothing. I put up my practice film. I said, don't nobody care about no practice film.
Bro, every time somebody send me their practice film on Twitter and want me to retweet it, I'll be like, man, I'll do it, but I can guarantee you it's not going to get what you want.
What have you done in a game?
Man. And they do it in football. They do it in football, too, because I'll be scrolling through Twitter seeing a lot of practice football highlights. I'm like, nah, well, he ain't going to get what he wants. Hey, Coach Russ, man, I need you to pull up May 16th through the 18th, man, at my event. I got some really good teams from Louisiana coming down. They got some guys that y'all might can use. If you're not busy. I know y'all guys be busy all the time, so. Yeah.
What's going on, Coach Russell, man? Big Ephraim.
Hey, Big E, man, I see little fella almost the same size as Kevin Durant. They was standing side by side. It wasn't much difference.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but nah, man, that practice film stuff is nuts.
Yeah, we gotta stop with that.
And like, bro, they be really upset. Like you a walk on, but you mad because you're not playing, bro. That wasn't a plan. It wasn't a plan.
Was never the plan.
Yeah.
Was never.
They be having attitudes.
And a lot of y'all walking on and paying.
Bro.
Hold on. You walking on and paying the university, and then plus you paying towards a collective?
Bro.
Where we do that at?
So you paying the salaries. That's like working at Walmart and paying a union fee, but they paying somebody else that's doing your same job. Man, that's crazy. Man, God bless America.
This is a new day and age,
bro.
Bro,
it's so
I'm not
crazy,
paying
bro.
I'm not paying for you to go to this school to be on a practice team and then pay another kid's NIL.
Yeah.
Who's better than you anyway. I'm not doing all that, man.
It's crazy. I guess it's all Whitmore account time. That's a good G.G. Jackson. G.G. Jackson went to college? Yeah, South Carolina.
Yeah, he was at
Trey,
South
man.
Carolina.
Austin Reed and them didn't make the tournament. Darius Garland got hurt, so that's he got hurt at Vanderbilt. But no, that's a good list though, Ace.
It is.
That's a good list. Appreciate it because I never would have.
But once again, so you take these couple of players out of the hundreds of NBA players, bro. Like,
it's crazy.
Once again, that's a slim percentage.
You gotta win, bro. You gotta win.
You gotta win, man. Win shows that you're productive. I know a lot of people aren't big into analytics like that, but if you have no win share value, what am I bringing you on for? Like, you can't bring a single win to my program. Not a game winning 3-pointer. You can't make a clutch free throw. Like, come on, like.
No. It's insane, bro. And I used to be a big proponent of like, oh man, like I don't mind them hooping, and I still don't. But if you going out there,
I'm good. If you hoop,
like
hoop, man.
But if you gonna hoop, go out there and give effort.
Yeah, don't go out here and say that you this and that and you not, man.
Man, there was a young fella that's in the city. He's gonna be a senior next year, and he asked me like to critique him from what I saw Saturday, and he did some things that what I'm saying. I told him I was like, "Yo, man, you gonna have to do this, do that." And kid came out Sunday and did exactly what I told him. So I was like, I appreciate that. If you're gonna ask me for my input, apply it. And he came up to me and like, was that better? I was like, a lot better. Cause kid talented. Like he really talented. So he took constructive criticism, which a lot of these people can't take.
Mm-hmm.
You get constructive criticism. Oh, he a hater.
We gotta do better, man. We got to do better as a community.
I don't know if people like if you're not playing this weekend and you can make it to College Station. There's gonna be some high level basketball being played this weekend.
Need to go, man.
So if you can make that little trip up 290,
then how
money.
If you gotta pay to get in, it's worth the trust.
Yeah, man, I guarantee you. Like, go see it. It's gonna be some high level basketball there this weekend.
It is.
With guys who might be getting paid millions in a couple of years.
Yep. And if you pay me, I could tell you which game to avoid, brothers.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
I can tell you which games to avoid, but a lot of the games gonna be really, really good, really high quality.
And last year, that was the first time. I'm gonna tell a story. I was at the Adidas thing in Bryan last year.
Okay.
So I'm looking at a court. I'm like, dang. See Bill Self, Coach Sampson, like all the high level coaches. I'm like, who they watching? Some kid come down the lane, just bang one, boom. They must be watching him. It was Darren Peterson, bro. I was like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Then Cole Pete was playing next, and they stayed on the same court. So,
man, Doug wasn't even watching the show, folks. Man, I just told y'all almost that same thing, man. During the live period, a coach would sit there to watch a specific kid, and if your game happens to be an in between game, and they don't know nobody who finna play, and you haven't been productive. But it's a game after that game, so hey, I may stick around. Yeah, I want to catch the game after. In that first 4 minutes, you ain't doing nothing. You gonna see the coach cross the leg.
Yep.
Like this.
Facts.
Or if Doug is sitting next to him, they gonna start a whole conversation.
Whole conversation. Like, man, what you know about him, man? What you think? Like, hey, man, that live period different, bro.
It is. I'm gonna do it this year. I always say I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna record when the coaches stop watching and start talking to each other. Now I'm gonna do a voiceover and be like, man, this shit bad, bro. Why are we sitting here? We could have get up and just come on back.
Where you going for lunch, man? Because this some bullshit. You're right.
I know that's what it be, Coach Bondage. They don't want to lose their seats. They don't. But like I told y'all earlier, man, Coach just got a job, man. They gotta win. They have to win because they have to. This is what they do for a livelihood, man. They gotta win. Why do y'all think y'all keep seeing? And me and Doug had this conversation a couple weeks ago. Why do y'all think y'all keep seeing the same coaches get recycled over and over again, man? Why? Because they've been a coach before, so there's a trust value there. I'm not just going to hire some brand spanking new guy to come in and run a program who don't know nothing about this game of basketball at this level.
And running a program, bro, like people think it's just on game nights, bro. Like that whole you running a program, you got to hold assistants accountable. Like you got to make sure, like it ain't just basketball. But that's why they keep recycling coaches. Like you're like, man, how he keep getting jobs? Well, he's been a head coach before.
Yep.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like you say, we got to do better, man.
We do. We have to do better as a basketball community, man. We got to be realistic. We got to start being honest, just like how you gave a kid constructive criticism. You got to be able to take it.
Yeah.
But that's a part of being honest. So if I'm going to be honest, don't ask me to be honest with you. And you're not going to try to fix the problem. Like, what? That's my time, and you wasting your time. Like, don't waste my time.
Man. Dude asked me, he was like, can you give me an honest assessment of my game? And I did. And it wasn't so much basketball-wise. It was just the other things that coaches look at, like talking back and body language and not playing hard. Like, skill set-wise, he's straight. Like, he still got some stuff to work on, but I was more on the other stuff. And he did a way better job on Sunday. So, shout out to that kid.
Yeah, parents, man, gotta stop being delusional. You coaching the program. Oh, we beat so and so, yeah, but y'all also lost by 30 to another team that you shouldn't have lost to. So
yeah,
let's be real with each other here.
Yeah, man. Well, what else been up, G-Day, man?
Yeah, man. What's that? That's the Diamondbacks? That's
yeah, bro. Yeah. I'm tough, huh?
Man, that's tough.
Oh, that's a bar, Coach Russ. Yes, they do.
Man. But hold on. You know why they can't, Coach Russ? Because they never been to a league college game. They've never went to watch St. Thomas University play. They not going to watch U of H play. They can't adopt what is going on because they're not there to witness it.
Kids don't watch basketball though. They watch highlights more than anything.
And not just kids, these AU coaches, the program directors.
And you know what's bad about it too? Like U of H is so open, they will let you come watch them practice. Like all you got to do is set it up, boom, go watch them practice. They'll let you come to a game if it's not one of them high profile games. They'll get you in the building. So like the resources are there, they just got to take advantage of it.
Yes, they
like
do.
Go watch Lee College, go watch St. Thomas. Like y'all think y'all could play, man?
So all three teams is defending. defending and winning.
Non-negotiable, dog. It's
Hey.
no, like, if you're not defending, bro, you're not stepping on that floor. And I know the least staff is not. Coach Russ, Casey,
Oh, yeah.
man, them dudes like, man, hey, Coach, get him out. Like, get him out.
Hey, man.
And that's why they successful, bro. I can speak.
And they all wear red. All of them red.
Yeah, for real. For real.
They all wear red.
Like the Rockets, like they might be offensively challenged sometimes, but guess what? They gonna defend.
Yep.
They gonna defend. U of H the same way. Like they might struggle scoring, but one thing you gonna count on, they gonna defend and play tough.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, that was a bar, Coach Bundy.
It was.
But it's like I said again, Doug, earlier, man. Like, yeah, we get on here, me and you. We talk about players. You may write up a kid on RCS. I may write up a kid on BSH Network. But just because me and Doug write up a kid or we talk about a kid on here or G-Dot or anybody, that don't mean, okay, I'm going to go get that kid from my AU team. No.
You know what the biggest
We glad that y'all trust our eyes.
Yeah.
Because a lot of college coaches trust our eyes as well. We glad about that. But we not coaching. You got to go put eyes on that kid for yourself. You taking our word, and yeah, that kid may be good, but he's really a cancer for your program or for whatever you're trying to do. Or you just went and got 10 of the exact same kids because we talked about them and you put them all on one team and you want to. You ain't winning. Everybody doing the same daggone thing.
They create the Phoenix Suns of summer basketball. Phoenix, we got 3 of the dudes that did the same thing: KD, Bradley Beal, and Booker. And that's what these summer coaches doing. Also, bro, summer coaches need to get a team where the pieces fit. Don't just go get a bunch of names, bro. Like, because if you're not winning, guess prime example. Now, it was an Adidas team last year. Just because they was on the Adidas circuit, they weren't winning. So when they were playing, when not one coach was watching their game, not one, because they're not winning. So why would I watch them for? They're not winning. So I went over there, I'm looking at the coaching section, I'm like, dang, it's not one coach there. You look at their record, they was 2-14 on the circuit.
Not winning.
Yeah, man. So you gotta put a team with a pieces fit. Everybody compliment each other, and if you winning, that's gonna draw coaches to your court because they want to see what they got going on, why they winning so much.
Yes, sir. And that's it. And I just tallied it up. 23 kids from 2025 have received Division I scholarship. 4 are doing walk-ons. I don't know why. 8 kids, Division II scholarship. Like, nothing has really affected Houston high school basketball scene. But
it's crazy that you can.
Gotta be real.
So you can have almost 40 kids playing. It's probably way more than 40 if you count D2 and AIA D3. Mm-hmm. That you can have that many kids going to play at the next level, but people be talking about Meridian City Dawn, Houston basketball, sorry. No, it's just the way things are going. You gotta, we gotta start being realistic. Like walk-ons, them walk-ons should be going to a D2 school. Prove yourself, then you can move back up.
All them walk-ons had D2 offers too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, that makes no sense. Let me go D2. Let me prove myself, and then prime example, bro. And I use this all the time. Sean Elkington. Sean Elkington probably could have walked on at a Division I school coming out of high school. Let me go to D2. I'm going to prove myself. Boom, I'm going to go to Louisiana Tech. Now he's going to the University of Louisiana. Like, man, it's not rocket science, man.
It's not, man. We just make it that way.
Yeah, everybody want to live them D1 dreams. So you not even in uniform on game night. You in that nice little Under Armour warm up.
Behind, not even on the bench.
Yeah, behind the bench.
You behind the bench with the Dobos in them.
Yeah, with the Dobos, and you don't want the student manager. Hey, can you pass him this? Can you pass him that?
You helping the student manager manage.
For the student manager, dog. Yeah, bro, it's crazy. Like, I don't understand it. Why you couldn't be perfectly like honing your skills at a D2, playing against some good competition.
Yeah.
To where Division I coach calling you and all he's like, hey man, you know, like we interested, but now now instead you posting practice videos.
And I keep telling y'all, June is right around the corner, man.
I heard that, bro, and you was spitting facts, dog. They gonna have so many mad parents when them 8th graders come in there and play over their sons, bro.
Hey, June is right around the corner. A lot of teams is getting in events Memorial Day weekend. Hey,
yeah.
Y'all finna be upset. I'm telling y'all. We go to the 8th grade middle school championships every year, bro. And them kids they come in hungry.
I'm going to tell you the first weekend it's going to show his head. Rice team camp. That Rice team camp, that's what, like, Memorial Day weekend, too. Rice team camp is when you like, damn, that first. Because we seen it with Tyson Forrest at College Park. Yep. All them dudes, man, they was at Rice camp like, dang, man, them dudes playing over dudes that singing.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Hey. Why? Because even though I'm a high school coach, and I say, I want to, build up your kid. I'm here to make him a better young man. All that,
win.
That could be true, but most importantly, I want to win games.
I want to win games, bro.
Nobody
I'm gonna
wants to put out a losing resume, man.
At all, bro.
I just talked to a athletic director of an entire district and asked him, if y'all just had a losing coach who left, why y'all hiring another losing coach? Like, make sense to me. Like, yeah. I just don't get that.
I know my aunt just got the athletic director job out here in Port Arthur.
Congratulations.
Yeah, man, that was big. I'm super proud of her. Another Prairie. The only reason I went to Prairie View A&M University is because I was trying to go to North Texas because I knew the Texas Women's College was right down the street.
You was going for the wrong reason.
We're going for the wrong reason. She told me to go to Prairie View, but one thing she told them coaches out here in Port Arthur, like, bro, we have too much talent. You're gonna be held accountable. So if you're not producing a winning product, then we're gonna have a conversation, and that's something they haven't had the last few years, except for basketball. But they've been talented enough. But
that's how it should be, though.
Yeah,
that's how it should be. That should be the culture. It should be. Because no sport is equal opportunity. Like, I don't care how much your mama and daddy done gave to the Booster Club, and hey, little Johnny, you're not good enough. If you want to do all that, go to a private school where they like, okay, we need your money, so you got to put them on the roster.
Yep. Yeah, but like, man.
Also, June. The voting is taking place for JUCO. Hey, I'm gonna keep beating that dead horse, bro. Hey, a lot of y'all finna be shot. Y'all, I'm telling you, like, a lot of these 23 D1s may go down next year. Because coaches is gonna be like, look, I like you, but maybe you should go JUCO. I'm gonna watch you there.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the thing, and a lot of y'all gonna be like, "Oh man, I ain't going." Yeah, y'all couldn't walk on the floor. Y'all couldn't walk on the rec floor at Lee College.
Bro, they wouldn't even let them in the gymnasium at Lee College, bro. But y'all
can't even go to Sand Jack. Don't even got basketball no more. can't even walk on sand jack floor, man.
Dude parent told me her kid was too good for JUCO. I said, okay. I said, I see what type of time you on. Insane, bro. Insane.
Yeah, man. I don't know I don't know what else to tell them, man.
Man, me neither, dude. I ain't gonna lie, bro. At this point, you kind of wash your hands with it. Just hope for the best. You can tell them what you want. You can tell them what you want. No, for real, bro. Like,
I mean, that's real, but that's tough.
Yeah, it's tough, man. Like,
it's a tough pill to swallow.
Yeah, you just hope for the best. Like, hope they make the right decision. And if they don't, you be like,
just wash your hands.
Just wash your hands with it.
Man, COVID, Doug, y'all still got space?
Yeah, man.
Hey, man, if y'all ain't got in, man, let me put my head to the side. Y'all can see me. Make sure y'all hop on and get y'all teams in the Doug Dozen Classic, man. You still got time, May 16th through the 18th. Coach Bondage said he gonna pull up, so you already know it's gonna be.
Yeah, man. I got almost a dozen college coaches coming through, man. So
Doug is eliminating excuses.
Yeah.
Like, you need to come, you need to perform, and you need to be consistent every game, not just have one big game. Because even the coach may not be at all the games, but guess what? Baller TV at all the games.
Gonna have eyes at every game. Go back and watch the games, and then also, bro, like, you saving. I know everybody want to travel. That's fine, but you can save money, sleep in your own bed. You ain't got to worry about hotels, all that. You know what I'm saying? So we got a spot for you if you want it. I'm to the point now. I don't beg teams to come no more. Like,
that's what I'm talking about, man.
Yeah, I don't do that no more. If you want to come, come. If not, I'm cool with it. Hope you get what you're looking for.
Yeah, we're not begging teams, man. I told a program that the other day. Tell my man, but you ain't here. I said, man, listen, man, I'm not finna bug the heck out of you. If you want to play in an event, you're going to play an event. If you don't want to play, then don't play. But then don't turn around and get upset at my rankings talking about, man, we should be. Hey, man, I'm giving you an opportunity to qualify for an event. So do you really want to be there, or you just want to make excuses?
Or they get mad when you don't really talk about what they did at the event, but your event on the same weekend. Like, man, I wasn't paying attention to nothing else that was going on but my event.
Yep.
So,
man. You have to let me get a sneak peek at some of them games, man.
Man, I got you, bro. Soon as before we even put it out, I'm gonna send it to you.
I may have to break out the broadcast equipment, man.
Hey, man, you know you're welcome to, bro. You let me know.
Games.
Yeah, nah, you definitely welcome to.
Do a couple games, but yeah, make sure y'all get y'all teams. Go ahead.
I got a really good team from Louisiana coming. Louisiana Shooting Stars. They came last year and performed well, and he said he better this year. So he coming all the way from Gonzales, Louisiana.
Man, I don't even know where that's at, but it sounds far.
I think it's about Baton Rouge. I think. So yeah, man, y'all come support your boy, man. I throw one event a year. Just come mess with me one time.
Sir, man. Also, man, after y'all sign up for Doug, make sure y'all sign up for Dunkin' on the Coast, man.
Yep, I'll be in the building for that as well.
Make sure you get your teams in here. Y'all see that little orange logo, Shot Clock Invitational logo, man. If you win your division, you automatically get invited. Like, it's no excuse. It's no excuse, man.
No.
Make sure y'all get y'all teams in there. Also, I've been paying attention Getting my list together, not quite done just yet, but invitations will be going out once again for the Top 80 Showcase. It'll be on June 16th. Doug was there last year as well.
I'll be there again.
We had a couple of JUCO coaches and a D2 coach there last year. They plan on coming back. We had 2 kids get an offer on the spot last year. This is on the eve of TABC. So yeah, it was a big event. A lot of people was mad because they was left out. Hey, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles, man. Sometimes.
Bro, and when y'all get these invitations, don't just sit on them, man. You gotta respond.
Yeah.
Cause how you gonna move on? Like you not waiting.
Just, yes or no, man. I'm not gonna be mad either way, brothers.
For real. Not gonna be, man. These dudes almost down 60, bro. Like this is bad.
Hey, that's crazy. And then on May 31st, these invitations will be going out for the Shot Clock Invitational. Y'all can screenshot this all y'all want to, and try to say people be telling on themselves, man, and try to say that I sent you an invitation for the event. Listen, I have a list. I already know who's going to be invited and who's not.
Bro, that is insane, bro.
I already know who's going to be invited and who's not going to be invited, man. It is an invite only for a reason because it's an iron sharpen iron. It's not a bragging right event, man. It's not that. It's just an iron sharpen iron event. Doug was there last year. It's really good. Every game was competitive.
Yeah.
And that's just what that's what it's supposed to be about, man. That's why we want y'all to go out and compete. If you go out and compete and you're winning games, then that makes my job hard. And I want you to make my job hard. Don't make it easy for me, man.
Man, that was funny, dog. This boy say people be screenshotting.
Hey, that somebody said, man, he said, man, somebody already sent me my invitation. And then he sent me this, man, you screen that, shot that from the show, bro. Like, I said, plus I already got a list. I said, and it ain't even, the invitations don't go out until May 31st. I said, so the rankings could change. Like, I've already had movement in the rankings. Like, they're not going to stay the same.
That is too funny, dog.
People is nuts. But just to be included in something that's special, that's it.
I mean, you doing so right, because I got charged up this weekend. As soon as I walked in the gym, it was like, and I bet you won't rank me 13th no more. I'm like, I said, oh, G, they must have pissed him off.
Hey, man, y'all gotta win.
We gotta win, bro. And beat teams and beat somebody.
Yeah, you can't be your record 5-13 talking about you one of the top 12 teams in the city. Come on, man. That don't even sound right. Like, do y'all listen to yourself? Like,
they don't, bro. People just be talking just to talk.
Okay, 4 of y'all wins came against teams who was ranked, but then y'all 13 came to teams who you had no business losing to.
Yeah,
come on, man. Those same teams you lost to by 20, the team you beat by 2, beat them by 30. Like, come on.
Dude losing to the Willowbrook Warriors talking about they supposed to be. Nah, man, don't work like that. I can't believe people screenshot down. That's so funny.
Hey, man, I get messages every Tuesday morning about I'm hating, I'm sleeping, I don't know. And then every team who does that, and I tell y'all this every time, y'all go out that next weekend and y'all go 0-4. Y'all don't win a single game because you so worried about where I got you ranked, and you just prove my point. You prove my point. You go and you don't win.
Don't win at all. That's hilarious.
But yeah, man, we got Doug's Dozen coming up. Dunking on the Coast, Top 80 Showcase. I got pre-TABC event. I know Hicks got his pre-TABC event as well. Shoot, we got Rice Team Camp, Houston Team Camp. Shot Clock Invitational, TABC. I'll be at Boys and Girls.
Where the girls at this year?
Brian, always in Brian.
Always in Brian.
Yep. I'm trying. Last year I tried. I said, man, y'all should flip flop like every other year, man. Y'all got to give us one time down here.
Yeah, for real.
Because Dallas done caught on now. Now they hike up the hotel prices
Ooh, boy.
for that weekend.
Man, that's why
I
I
had
always
just hopped
say.
on the other day, last Saturday, matter of fact, just to see for that weekend. I'm like, hold on. And then I put the week before, and then I said, oh, come on, man.
Bro,
Heck
I'm
nah.
gonna tell you was looking in Duncanville?
Heck nah. No, just the whole Dallas area.
Oh, bro, I'm gonna tell you the spot to stay in when you for that weekend. It's in Las Colinas, dog.
I'm
Urban.
like, heck no, man.
That's where we stay at all the time when stuff's in Duncanville. Yeah, that be. But you're right though. Like they be hiking that up for real, for real.
Yeah, man, we gotta trick them, man. So we gotta switch it up. So y'all can do the girls in Duncanville, and then bring the boys down here.
Yep.
Sure, we can still use Brian, man.
Yeah.
Puma just did it. They had Legends. They used A&M Consolidated High School, Bryan High School. They used one of them little private schools over there. They had like 20 gyms going up and running, man.
Yep. Last year Adidas, because Adidas Gold was there too last year.
Oh, yep.
At the same time, so they had
Oh,
everything.
yep, I forgot about College Station High School. So, yeah,
Yep.
come on, man.
Yep. I just booked my reservation for TABC as we spoke.
Oh, that's what's up, man. I'm going to take care of mine, too.
Yep. So,
yeah.
man, TJ4 played early. Friday.
Early. I said, I just got to go to work.
Well, I just thought about that.
They do. They play early.
Yeah, so that's what I might do. I might just stay in Houston and just drive back and forth. That ain't that bad.
Yeah, they play early on Friday.
And they play at 12:50.
Yeah, I'm going to have to watch that one from the classroom.
And then one time play. Oh, that's one time 16 U's. Oh, that's TJ4 15 U.
Oh, that's not the 17?
Nah, that's not the 17s. Hold on.
Boy, that's Jesus looking out for it, bro. I thought it was 17s.
No, they don't play till 7:50 Friday.
Okay, when I looked at it earlier, I thought that was 17s.
Oh, that's crazy. One time with TJ4 play against each other Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay. He said, look at Jesus.
Hey, man.
No, facts. I ain't lying. So, yeah, that might be the move.
Yes, sir, man. But, yeah, like Doug said, if y'all ain't got nothing going on this weekend, man, just hop up to Brian on a Saturday. You could go Saturday, make it the whole day.
Yeah, just go to Brian, man. Hop on
Saturday.
290. Highway 6, get up there, watch some high-level hooping.
Yeah, man, it's going to be some good basketball in the area, man. I wish, before we get off the show, man, I just wish somebody would build a nice facility so that we could bring all that stuff back to Houston like it used to be. When we used to have Adidas versus the Nation and EYBL had a stop here.
Like, bro, so Fat Cat and them went to Monroe this weekend for Puma. Mm-hmm. And he was telling me how nice the West Monroe
I heard they got a nice facility is. Yeah.
Hey, man, there's no reason for Houston not to have one, bro. Like, no reason whatsoever.
Yeah. Yep.
Everybody put your loose change together. Let's get it done.
Oh, we got people who got the bread to do it, man.
Yeah.
They just...
Yep. Yeah.
Just don't want to. Don't let me mess around and win no lottery out here, boy.
Bro, if I win the lottery,
I'm gonna
have
suburb.
A complex. Bro, in fact, I'm gonna have
a whole suburban
Coach Russ
area.
say Baytown building a facility.
A whole suburban area. It's gonna have Airbnbs only for the events.
Mm-hmm.
gonna have like 30 courts. I'm gonna have 3 football fields. It's gonna be crazy. Everything gonna be indoor.
You see what Coach Russ said? He said Baytown building a facility from the same people who built Rock Hill.
Ah, okay.
That's cool.
Okay.
Well, are they building it where the mall used to be, Coach Russ? That's a nice little spot of land right there, and it make perfect sense.
Man, remember I had talked about that. I said I know a perfect spot, the mall off of 610. Shoot, y'all could go to Green. Y'all can go to Greens Point Mall, man. Knock some walls down. You can put like 12, 14 courts in that thing.
Yeah, that mall off of 610.
Y'all just need security. Y'all just need security heavily outside the parking lot.
Yes, Lord. Facts.
Heavy security in the parking lot if you're going to take over the Greens Point Mall. But that abandoned mall on 610 right by Delmar, hey.
I always said that. I said that spot was good too. You was right on with that one, G-Day.
Yeah, that's for real. Perfect. Man.
It's right in the middle of the city.
It is right there.
Right. Then you close to the Galleria. Yep. So that's perfect. Not too far from Memorial City. That's perfect. That's perfect. No, like you said, don't let me come come up on some money. Well, I'm like you. I'm building a complex, football field, softball fields.
I'm doing a whole suburban complex.
Pickleball.
Yep.
Everything.
Yep. I'm gonna have them cricket fields that's out there in Prairie View, man. Hey, they be popping out there.
Yeah.
I had when I went to Puma that weekend, and I rode by. And I was like, man, what are all these cars? I'm talking about people parked on the highway, bro. Like, I'm thinking somebody got pulled over. I'm like, I said, people parking on the highway? Like, I looked over pickleball. Them Middle Eastern people was going crazy playing. I mean, cricket. It was packed.
Crazy, bro.
I said, oh, man, they making money out here with these cricket fields out here in Prairie View.
Yeah, boy.
But yeah, man, you got any final words, man, besides sign up for the Doug Dozen?
Nah, man, just glad to be back home, man.
Oh yeah, glad to have you, man.
Yeah, other than that, man, y'all stay safe.
All y'all who thought it was a rift, you'll be surprised the messages. Man, you've been doing the show solo a lot, man. It's the summertime, bro. Chill out.
Yo, it's the summertime. People got
we got stuff to do, man. Like,
man. For y'all that don't know, man, this dude to my left to my right on the screen, I guess. That's my brother, dog. Like, so ain't nothing gonna come in between us. So y'all can kill that shit.
Yeah, man. I told y'all last week after I was getting them crazy messages, I do this show for my guys, man. Like, I said it may be under my name, but it's for all of us, man.
People always want to start some shit.
If you got something to say, then I'll bring you on the show. But a lot of y'all, every time I try to invite somebody on, they got excuses. Man, you scared to get on this camera.
Yeah. That's crazy because people, you're right though. People do be having a lot to say. Then when you give them the platform, they be like, "Oh man, I'm good." Oh, before we get out, I want to shout out my little young fella Cam Ward, man.
Hey,
number one draft pick, man. That's my guy. I talked to him like 3 hours before. We talked like 3 hours before the draft Thursday, and I asked him. I said, "Man, you gonna cry?" He was like, "Nah." I said, "Boy, please." I said, "You crazy? You're gonna cry." And
number one pick,
bro. Like, come on, dog. Yeah, but nah, shout out to my dog, man. Love that kid. Super proud of him.
Man, I had talked to his dad Saturday morning, man. I said,
Like,
I can
that's
hear
a
you smiling through the phone.
bro, through the phone. Oh, for y'all that don't know, man, that's a great family, man.
That is, man.
And
Humble
if y'all
family.
bro, absolutely. And if y'all got summer team and you looking for that one last bump of the summer, sign up for his Lone Star National Championships in San Antonio, man.
Mm-hmm.
Go support that man, cause he pay, like, he don't really make money off that tournament, but he does it because he just loves to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, man, go support them, man. Like I said, that's a great family.
That's my guy,
Miss
man.
Patrice, all of them.
I'm so happy, man.
Yeah, I gotta order me a Cam Ward jersey now, man.
Yeah, happy for my young guy, man.
Yeah. Well,
I know people wanted me to talk about the NFL draft, but like I was telling people, I said we don't really want to talk football unless it's like football season.
football season, yeah.
But
I
I
mean,
will say, do I feel that Shador went too low? Yes, but hey, I'm not drafting.
yeah. And like, we can all keep it a buck, man. It had nothing to do with football.
Yeah, it was
It
nothing
had
about
nothing to
his
do with
talent or nothing
football.
like
His
that.
talent, like, it ain't had nothing to do with
It
football.
was trying to prove a point to his dad. That's all.
Yep.
That's all it was.
That's all it was. Like, and I support Dion a lot. Like, I love Dion Sanders. He like on my list of people I want to meet.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't not go and tell people that we only gonna go here, and like, if you draft him, we not gonna show up. Like, those NFL owners not gonna play that, bro.
Yeah.
So, like, but nah, man, everything worked out. He got a chance to go win the job. He's in a spot where he can go be the guy. So everything worked out. Financially, he took a hit, but he not hurting for money.
Yeah.
So,
who's the last person we seen do that? Who, Ryan Leaf, or was that?
It was Eli.
Eli Manning.
It was Eli, yeah. But they did it on draft day, though.
But they
Dion
they didn't announce. You know what I'm
They
saying?
didn't announce it. Yeah.
They didn't announce it.
Yeah.
They waited until we got picked and said, "Oh, nope."
Yeah, exactly. So, like, Dion was doing that in October.
Yeah. Week 6.
Yeah. But nah, man, it all worked out. Then his other son, Shiloh, got an undrafted free agency deal with the Buccaneers. So, it should be
I
fun,
seen a couple
man.
of Houston kids.
Yeah, my boy Zion. Dog, I wanted to get a Zion Children's jersey so bad, but I came out because he signed with the Cowboys, and I refused to wear anything Dallas Cowboys. Like, yeah, nah, it is the same context, Jalen, but one's the corporate color and one's not, and that's just keeping it a buck, bro. Like,
shout out Vernon Broughton too, man.
Yeah, big Vernon. I see. What's his name? Brant Banks. They used to play. What Brant Banks used to school? I almost forgot. I think Brant Banks played before you got here, G-Day.
Okay.
But he hooped too. He signed with somebody. But now it was a bunch of, and I had no idea that Brody Roberson was Matthew Golden's best friend. That tripped me out, bro.
That's crazy.
That's what's up, man.
That was crazy, man.
Yeah, nah. So a lot of local talent got drafted and gonna be living their dreams.
Yes, sir, man. Happy for all those kids.
Yeah.
Before we go, shout out to Elijah Garrett, MVP, state MVP.
Yeah.
So by TABC, man. Big shouts out.
And Zach Sells.
Okay, and Zach Sells.
For 3A. And then I think Houston area dominated that. So if I'm not mistaken, it was Elijah Garrett 5A. Zach Sells 3A. Sebastian Williams Adams.
For private school?
For large private school.
Okay.
Nigel Walls for mid-sized private school. And Roderick Dozier for small private school. All of them got players of the year.
Man, shout out, man. Shout out to all those kids, man.
You pulling up to the HABCA also?
Yeah, I'm gonna go this year. I didn't go the last 2 years, but yeah.
Yeah, I went last year, and I want to say the 2 years before that.
Because last year was at St. Thomas, right?
Yeah, and before that it was at Stafford. I think it's at Stafford this year, right?
Yeah, Stafford this year. Yep, before
Yeah,
that was at Stafford. So
yeah.
the last one I went to was at South Falls.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, this one's at Stafford. No, but I'm going.
Yeah, I'll
I'm
be there
going.
too.
Go support the kids and coaches, man. Um, yes, sir, man. Man, excited to see the shakeups in June. It's gonna be some new faces and some new places as far as kids. I know Dobie High School still hasn't hired their coach yet. Is there any other schools who ain't hired yet?
Did Randall hire their coach yet?
Oh, I don't know. Yep, I don't know if Randall hired their coach yet either. That's a good one. So probably Randall and Dobie are the only ones left. What's going on, Coach Harris, man? I think those two are the only ones that's still open or that haven't hired yet. Oh, Silsby.
Oh, Silsby haven't either.
That's gonna be big shoes to fill. Hasn't hired yet either, man. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see new coaches, see where these new kids. There's gonna be a lot of transfers taking place for the summer. Interested to see if the UIL approves the one-time transfer thing for this upcoming academic year. If they do, it's really gonna be a lot of movement.
Especially after TABC.
Yes, it's gonna be a lot of movement if they approve and say the kids can transfer just one time with no problem. Man, even football. Woo.
Yeah, boy.
Hey. Yeah, that just hit me because a coworker just texted me, and that same coworker, even though they live out here in the Katy area, was telling me if they approve it, his son's going to North Shore. He said, "I'll drive there every day."
That's crazy. You ain't lying, bro. Like North Shore gonna have to be a 7A school. Cause everybody gonna be
they're
trying
to make their own
go.
classification for them.
That's crazy. Wow, man.
But yeah, man. But man, until the next time, make sure y'all pay it forward to somebody, man. Doesn't always have to be financially. It could be kind words just because you never know who's going through what type of day they having. Love on somebody, man. Y'all take care of yourself too, man. A lot of people are getting sick, even though it's about to be May. And I've been seeing like a lot of deaths from people just getting like infections, like common colds, wiping people out, like 45 and up. Take care of yourself, man. You want to be around to see, your grandkids, great nephews, nieces, for as long as possible, man. You want to be that old man at the barbecue, instilling wisdom.
Yeah, with them brown sandals on.
Yeah. You wearing socks and sandals with a beard, and you got on jean shorts that look like capris.
Oh man, that's funny.
But yeah, until the next time, man. That's the game, and we out.